Alrighty, so welcome to the Thursday afternoon stream, close to evening now. I'm your host, Apartflower39. Today I'll be streaming Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. As it stands currently, I'm actually trying to resolve Vampire the Masquerade's conundrum, although it's taking some time. I know, it's not really rocket science, it's more trial and error and looking at guides. But still, it is, Right. Hey! What's he doing? Sorry, my two dogs are here. Anyway. So yeah, no, what was it? It is a matter of just me trying to find the time for Vampire the Masquerade right now. As I have, at this time, made Metal Gear Solid 5 a bit of a priority. Mostly just so that way I get enough time. Yeah, just get enough time to officially beat it before the release of Delta, and the next couple of days are going to be a bit more hectic for me in terms of, well, recreation and streaming time. So, I'm gonna try and do my best to fill out that time slot with as much as I can, to be honest. This stream is likely going to be divided up in two. However, I am not going to hold my breath over that right now. So this one's going to be like an hour and a half or 2 hours if I can manage it. It's probably going to be an hour and a half, I'm going to be honest. And I'll pick up like an hour or two later, although I'll be doing it late. But again, I probably won't expect it to be that long. So yeah. Jesus says, yo to you two back. Alrighty. Alright, let's get started already. Let's not waste what little time I have, because I know that the 26th is going to be my hard cutoff date for Metal Gear Solid 5, and this is more of a challenge than seeing how well,
Boss, there's no doubt about it.
how well I perform.
In Central Africa.
Anyway, Cheese's asking, how is my boy Erect Snake doing? This is not Erect Snake. This is someone else altogether right now. I promise you that.
Now's the time to take the offensive. Head back to the ACC for your next mission.
Alrighty. Sam Snake. Close enough. Anyway, yeah. So far, right now, he's doing okay.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
Any, like, missions I got right now? Any, like, side gigs? No? No side gigs? How about any? No? Okay.
This is P-Quad. On station at LZ.
Snake stop. Alrighty. Alright, we're gonna make our way to Africa. Three missions we got going on. I'm really trying to remember off the top of my head. I'm trying to really remember legitimately how long it would be until I unlock Clyde as a party member. I know by the time we get into Africa proper, we do get her as a partner. Yeah, we do get her as a partner at some point. So I am trying to get her because she is sort of important to me in my playstyle. That being aggressive as shit.
Boss, I've been meaning to tell you something. Our old friend Zero hasn't been seen in public since you left the States. That was over 10 years ago now. You suspected he was responsible for the accident at your base in the Caribbean. But at that point, Zero was already bedridden. So it never felt right to me that Zero gave the order. Now that I've seen the man Emmerich was working for, I'm sure he didn't. I know that man. He was our old friend's XO. A man without a face. Not one you want to look at anyway. Skullface. He's the one who destroyed your base 9 years ago. The unit he commands, XOF, was Cypher's strike force. But he's since split from Zero and used XOF to usurp control over Cypher itself. In other words, the Cypher we're hunting isn't zero. Beyond zero is a void that's even darker. Skullface.
How the fuck does that make sense? Anyway. Alright.
Please select
We got two missions. Let's do the Angel with Broken Wings and before doing Pitch Dark.
Mission accepted. Heading to Afghanistan.
Alrighty, let me see here. Is there any gear I could usually take? Other than a fucking rocket launcher. Alright, let's see here. The one thing I really do appreciate about this tranquilizer pistol, and this is mostly me talking from like getting crews,
Deploying.
like crew members. Give your wolf RPG. No. He can't use it. There's no opposable thumbs. Or trigger fingers. Alrighty, let me... I'm really trying to scratch my head right now. What is the approach I'm gonna take?
Your mission is to rescue a prisoner being held at Lamar.
All sorts of things like
He's known as
lawnmower
Malak,
and gas.
Angel to his fellow Mujahideen. Start by checking the target's VI on your iDroid. The Soviets captured him and took him to the ruins of the palace. His family was subsequently killed in an airstrike on his village. The Soviet scorched earth operation wiped it off the map. The client is none other than his father. Or rather, this was his father's dying wish. If you can manage to rescue other prisoners as well, each one will add a bonus to our pay. When you see them, I'm sure your conscience will tell you what to do.
Marker placed. Marker removed.
Alright, we're on the clock.
Be careful down there, boss.
Alright boys, we're on the clock and ready to rock. Let's get going. Jesus says, just free them. Just for the bonus though. Hey, they're... Who said that I wouldn't free them for their, for my humanitarian side? I'm just going to enslave, you know, put them in labor.
Enemy
The target
presence
should be somewhere at that outpost.
has been updated.
Okay, let's see, what are we working with here?
Analysis complete.
Alright.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
There,
Analysis.
that's the target.
Analysis complete. The map has been updated.
Alrighty. How good are you? Pretty awful. Multiple Leviathan class life forms in the region. Are you certain of what you're doing? Absolutely not. No Subnautica? I'm trying to remember if I have it on the Epic Game Store or if I have it on my actual game. Or no, I don't have it on Steam actually. I think I have like I'm really trying to remember what platform I have it on. Funny how that works. Upsy daisy. Why don't they send you out? Why don't they send you out in the cover of night? This is me going in broad daylight because I don't really give a rat's ass as to what time they send me in. As long as I'm being sent in and doing what I do best, it doesn't really matter. I guess you could probably define the way that I play as the equivalent of either. If we're gonna use 40k logic. But yeah, if we're using like 40k logic right now, I'd be the equivalent of, at worst, an Eversor, and at best, a Calidus. No, not Calidus. Shit, no, Calidus is the shapeshifter's one. I mean, the Eversor, or... What was the sniper one? I'm trying to really remember one now. Talked about them to some extent. Calidus would be the other sniper. So it would be the... So either Eversor or the sniper one. I really can't remember for some reason right now. Shit. Fuck's sakes. It's gonna annoy me to no end right now. I gotta look it up. Vindicare. There we go. Fucking, I don't know why I forgot. Anyway, yeah, no. It's Vindicare or the Eversor is my best way to describe it in 40k terms. Which means, for Eversor, I pretty much kill everything inside. And it's technically stealth because nobody saw, because they're all dead! Then you have the... Then you have Vindicare, which is more precise and just like murking everybody that is in their way. Or rather, murking people that are specific, but because I'm doing it silently, I'm technically doing it that way.
Post captured. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
There we go. Oh, look at that. They had an infantry vehicle with them, eh? They have an infantry vehicle with them, and I'm just friggin' running after them like a friggin' wacko. I wonder if there's gonna be a speed comparison between Snake and Venom Snake at some point. When Metal Gear Solid Delta is probably gonna happen. But still, I wonder how like drastic the speed difference is. Because usually, when it comes to Metal Gear Solid, when it comes to Naked Snake, the Snake before this one, or rather the same Snake, codename before this one, technically, the only game you had was Metal Gear Solid 3. Whether that be the HD collection or the PS2 version, it kind of sort of was redundant as they were both the same game. But yeah.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
But yeah. Yaha Oku supply outpost. We have a fix on the target's location. We just have to figure out how to get close and pull him out. Check all around the target and plan carefully before moving in.
Right, wait, there's a third nope rope? Yeah, so...
Analysis complete.
Alright, so yeah, there is, in Metal Gear Solid 3, you play as the same guy in this game. And, pretty much... I'm trying to remember. His speed is set, unlike in this game, where because it's an open world game, it is... You would need, like, sprint to facilitate it.
Something of an ancestor to the domestic carrot. It's also a favorite of wild animals.
Alrighty.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Alrighty. Why don't we take a little walk, shall we?
Speak.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Это КП, понял. Внимание всем постам. Противник где-то прячется. Найди. Конец связи.
Badly wounded. We can rule out a full extraction. We'll just have to do it by chopper. Call the chopper from your wall.
As one could say, I subscribe to no such niceties.
A portable toilet. If you're gonna hide inside, watch the enemy doesn't decide to use it. Same goes for hiding downed enemies in it.
Alrighty, let's get to work. Gentlemen. You coming with me?
Это КП, понял. Будьте наготове. Конец связи.
Lastly, you.
Development complete. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Caution. Sandstorm approaching.
Excellent. Sandstorm's coming our way, so it covers our escape. Nice.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
This is B Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Files. A support helicopter has arrived.
Alright, come on, Pequot, come down.
Target extracted. Exfiltrate the hot zone, boss.
Gaining altitude.
Mission info has been updated.
Departing.
Exfiltrated.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I got the lifesaver achievement, guys.
Boss. Boss, that target you extracted, Malik, is saying that he's never heard of our client. What's more, he says his village was destroyed long before he was ever taken prisoner. Apparently it fell victim to some sort of disease, then was completely burned to the ground. Malik was out on a mission at the time, and that's the reason why he alone survived. But the question is, who hired us to find him? According to Malik, he saw strange soldiers snooping around the village when he got back. Turns out they were members of Cypher's strike force, XOF.
Oxiv.
My theory is they wanted to get their hands on Malik to question or silence him before the Soviets could get to him. Cypher was just using us to cover things up. All that crap about Malik's relative was a front to convince us to retrieve him. But an entire colony just wiped off the map. It sounds a lot like the Hamid during the Honeybee incident. All I know, boss, is there's no way in hell I'm handing Malik over to Cypher. I've decided to bring him back to Mother Base instead. He's one of us now. We told the client through a cutout that the target was killed. For some reason, though, they still paid us everything we were owed. Cypher's obviously up to something, and this is probably just another preemptive cleanup operation to them. But to Malik, he lost his village, his family, everything, and he wants his revenge. In other words, he's one of us.
XOF, X only fans. Oh, jeez. That's a hoot and a holler and a laugh right there. Blazing Buzzard. Malik, some guy. And we got a bunch of other people too. Some other people as well. Excellent.
Side ops list
Like
updated.
your horse, you can give commands to D-Dog as well. He'll normally follow you around. You can also make him wait somewhere or lure an enemy by barking at him. Or you can sick him on the enemy to slow him down. Develop new gear just for him, and I'm sure he'll be capable of even more damage.
Unit function added.
Alright, let's go at a little bit of a side tangent, because... Can your wolf die? Yes and no. Technically, it's not dying, more particularly getting knocked out. And it does come at the cost of you being a, Yeah, your wolf can get knocked out, technically. It's not gonna die. So, you know, anyone that's emotionally invested into the D-Dog, you know, he's not gonna die. But he is gonna be removed from the battlefield. D-Dog. Did I name him? No, that's the name that he actually gets. That is, honest to God, his God-given name. D-Dog. Anyway, so yeah, for the most part, yeah, D-Dog he gets Fultoned out after a certain level of damage is dealt to him, and you lose some affinity. You lose some affinity points with him. D-Dog is such a lame name. I know, but it's technically supposed to be short for Diamond Dog. But, you know, what can you do? He's named after our organization. He's our mascot.
Be careful down there, boss.
Marker placed.
Diamond is cooler. Yeah, well, tough and strong. Expensive as fuck, too, because of lobbying as well. Sharp, too. Yeah, depending.
The map has been updated.
Alright, so let me think off the top of my head right now. So we gotta find some poor sod of a soldier that's still out here. Aren't diamonds highly compressed carbon? Yeah, they are.
Enemy presence detected.
But I'm trying to remember, it's like some sort of company that's like got like a strong stranglehold on them that's made them expensive in the first place.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
It's you, boss. Allow me to serve my...
One of the guys out on a mission at the time. He's fallen a long way from the glory days. But will he come back to us? Bring him home, boss.
Side op completed.
He's
Excellent.
coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Jackal has been given an award service cross. It's the box. Yeah.
Roger.
There's a reason why that soldier didn't attack when I was in the box.
Updated.
It's unironically the most hilarious reason possible. And it's due to the fact that this character and all subsequent characters under the codename Snake have a high affinity for cardboard boxes.
The map has been updated.
For lack of a better word, and to quote Miller again, it is the final word of espionage. Is the final word in espionage because I'm trying to think. Since the first game in Metal Gear, so you recognize your MO? Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, pretty much since the first Metal Gear, the cardboard box has been the ultimate sneaking tool in game, and that is a God-given fact, given the fact that it's been in every game possible, spin-off included. Well, most of the spin-off games included, because I know there's like one mobile game that's like a shooting gallery that they didn't really include it. So yeah, it's so hilarious just to. But yeah, it's hilarious just to see that happen, and it just be so recognized. It's so funny, in fact, that in the previous game, in what was it? In Peace Walker specifically, there was a literal cardboard tank that was an actual effective tank. But yeah, the cardboard tank shot and everything. It's hilarious. Even when Snake heard about it, he was like geeking out, just like, oh my god, a cardboard tank? It's brilliant. It's the ultimate infiltration tool and weapon.
This is Pequod, on station at LZ.
Alrighty. Alright, so I'm just gonna do the rescue missions every now and I can. Alright, so I'm trying to really remember. Let's see here.
Please specify a project.
My int scope, sure. Get that upgraded. I gotta get like a lot of stuff upgraded. I've been sort of ignoring
Please
some
specify
stuff.
a project. Development project has been added.
Let's see here.
Development project has been added.
Do you think Snake could beat James Bond? Let's say in a fist fight. I would say definitely. The thing is, when it comes to Snake specifically, is that he was trained, I think, first in close quarters combat. You know, before anything else, he was trained in close quarters combat, and so he would definitely have the home advantage immediately from whatever James Bond can do. So was James. Yeah, but I'm trying to remember specifics because it's hard to really justify it without going into Metal Gear lore. So basically, Snake was trained by the best possible soldier you could possibly get your hands on. She was what was it? The first woman to go to space in proximity to a nuclear blast radius. And she's, I'm trying to remember, she is the mother of the SAS in Metal Gear lore. And along with that, she's also well known in Russia for being a really good soldier. I think, what was her name? Like Voida or something like that. And so pretty much, when you learn from someone like that, and you learn literally everything you learn everything that they have to teach you, it's hard to say that you would be beaten by someone that's trained in a lesser capacity to some extent. It's pretty much the same way of like asking who would win in a fight between so it's really hard to really say that, you know, it'd be the equivalent of Snake beating up Ocelot, technically. Metal Gear Solid 3 Ocelot. Maybe Peace Walker Ocelot too, now I'm thinking about it. Oh, and Snake is wearing armor, is he? Looks like it. James has a suit. Funnily enough, actually, there actually is a suit for Snake as well. I'm not sure if I have it unlocked right now, but
Please specify
it
project.
is one of the more expensive wares in this game. Yep, there we go. How much does it cost to wear? 100? Oh my god.
Please select a mission.
Alrighty. So, yeah, real quick, let me just showcase what I'm talking about right now. So yeah, this was an actual thing from Metal Gear Solid 3, and I think it was Peace Walker as well. Tuxedo worn during Operation Snake Eater, for gentlemen who know how to dress for the occasion. Minus a huge-ass gun. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, so this is what it would... So yeah, this looks like... Fucking Snake looks like a James Bond villain. He looks like a combination of Lashif with, well, who else? What was it? A combination of Lashif And, fucking, who's the common enemy that keeps on recurring? Who was it? Fuck. I'm trying to remember. Goldfinger? No, that's not who I'm thinking about. Damn it! Shit, he's the... Let me see here. It's been a while since I thought about him. Dr. Evil? Yeah, that's close, actually. The official name... Blowfield! There we go, Blowfield. Or Blofeld, however you say his name. He looks like a combination of Blofeld and Lashif. Except if he wore eye patch. Alright, but yeah. Admittedly, Snake is a lot taller than Blofeld, and along with that, he's a lot more fit, and... Dr. Evil from Casino Royale. Alright, I'm not gonna wear this suit, though. As much as I like it, I'm not gonna wear it. Alright, so, yeah. Okay, so, do I want a buddy or not?
Deploying.
Isn't Snake an Ultimate Smash? Or Smash Ultimate? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's been in there for a while, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I think he's the only other guest character that's been around for Smash in 2 games.
Came from intel. The target is Angola's Mfinda oil field, upstream from the landing point. A spill has covered the whole area and crude. A pipeline that crosses the Muneni River failed, and now the shore's a mess. Not to mention the villages downstream have no drinking water. The oil runs to the pipeline from that facility. Taking it out should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak. This may seem like straight-up philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it. The Mfinda oil field was outdated, abandoned. Then the rebel group Unida moved in, taking it upon themselves to kickstart operations. Unida's been rapidly modernizing its arsenal. Rumor has it someone's been selling them U.S. military hardware. Intel's analysis suggests the broker's a front company, Cyphers. Keeping tabs on Unida could tell us who's pulling its strings.
Pet Pupper. Yeah, later. I'll pet him later. He's gotta butcher a few people first.
That's step 1 to tracking down Skullface. And Cypher with him. Good luck, boss. First, make your way to the oil facility. It's to the north, past Wala Yamasa. The village is currently occupied by Unida, so stay sharp. The war industry we started has taken a pretty crooked course these past 9 years. With no other options, soldiers have become dogs of war, sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs. Guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason. No banner. But it's how they survive. The demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. Cold War standoffs, resource exploitation, tribal clashes. What's big business for developed countries has only brought conflict here. That mess you're standing in is just the latest example. You've arrived at Masa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for Unida, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
The map has been updated.
Welcome to Africa, just dome to 2 people. Oh, I got here. Three people. Alrighty. I'm trying to think. I know that there's a lot of games that take place in Afghanistan, which is pretty much atypical in a lot of modern games for a variety of reasons post 9/11. I've never really heard of many games taking place in Africa. Well, except for like one game, Burkina Faso Radical Insurgency, but you know, that's here nor there, I suppose.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Fuck it. I was hoping to bypass him, but no. I don't know why I keep on pressing 4. It's supposed to be 3. Get down there.
The wormwood, also known as absinthium, that's used to make your phantom cigars.
Oh yeah. That's used in the weed cigar. I joke about that, but that is actually true to some extent. Like legitimately, Snake has gone from smoking tobacco to smoking weed. Snake smokes weed? This Snake smokes weed at least, or this iteration right now smokes weed.
Is the property of Saner, South African Natural Resources. Saner drills oil wells wherever they can throughout that region. And when the oil dries up, they abandon the facility. Then it's only a matter of time.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck just happened? Well,
sure they can never use the facility again.
I'm not gonna waste this opportunity, I suppose. I think you should restart the mission. I think otherwise right now.
by CFA, the South African PF.
Wait a sec.
And they're communicating through Afrikaans, an official language of the country. We'll need someone with the Afrikaans interpreter skill to understand what they're saying.
Alrighty, I was not expecting this. But who am I to look at a horse gift in the mouth?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Guess you got it on camera. Yeah. Yeah, unintentionally just performed a speedrunning glitch, I guess. I don't know. Either maybe it's because of Infinite Heaven, the mod I have on. But, you know, that's here nor there.
Enemy presence
Sequence
detected.
breaking. Not
The map
really.
has been updated.
Yeah, not really. You're always meant to come here.
Destroy that separator tank. You'll need to use explosives. Got any C4?
Enemy presence.
Alright, you planted the C4.
Map has
Don't
been
set it off
updated.
until you're at a safe distance.
Hier is Delta 4. Hoe zit dat Nike? Wie is op je ei? Kijk maar in de rest. Over. Dat is CMP, begrijp. Dat is capaciteit in punt die indrukken. Uit.
Good. You're away from the tank. Once it goes up, the enemy will come running. Secure the area before you detonate the C4.
Check it. Dus jullie 4.
Buddy departing area of operations.
What the fuck is going on? Why did D-Dog get injured?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
My game is just collapsing right now. And I don't know why.
There it is. The oil facility. To stop the leak, you need to shut down the oil. You destroyed the separator tank. Objectives complete.
The map
Though security will be tighter after that explosion. Get out of there ASAP.
Wait, what? Why is D-Dog back again?
sun will set shortly.
This game is just collapsing in on itself. What the fuck?
Support helicopter requested.
Oh my god, this game is just collapsing in on itself. I don't know what's going on anymore. Alright. It's self-destructing in the presence of epic gameplay. Yeah, sure. I'm playing so hardcore and so awesomely that the game is just like, oh my god, this guy's a total badass. Here, let me teleport you.
Development complete.
Here, let me teleport you to the main to your main objective. Oh my god.
Development complete.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Let me heal your dog on that.
On station at LZ.
Alrighty.
Gaining altitude.
Oh my god. Oh, this made an unexpected turn. That's for sure.
Warning!
Development project has been added.
Mission complete, boss.
And my affinity with my dog has gone up, and I got the code Fox. Great. What is going on? Who's Otacon? That's not relevant right now, but he's a supporting character in the later games.
What happened? They hired the PF, not United. They restarted the facility all the while pretending they were the victims. One other thing. Saner's Johannesburg head office is just a room in a multi-tenant building. Company's essentially non-existent. 3 years ago, that investment fund stepped in and started gutting it through a series of mergers and sell-offs. And get this, the fund itself no longer exists either. It's a shell corporation, meaning someone is just using Saner's name from the shadows. But what about those strange corpses? Just what the hell were they doing over there?
I'm right now stuck with Otacon's bastard father.
Hey, Snake, I've customized a walker gear just for you. It features a silent
Murder cover-up?
system, great for infiltration
Are
missions.
you asking about the
And you
mission
can
I was
also
doing
summon
prior?
it to your location.
Yeah, probably
I've
was a
taken
murder
the liberty
cover-up.
of calling it
Well,
the
not so much as a murder,
D-Walker.
but unethical
It's armed
experiment
with a
cover-up.
suppressed tranquilizer gun. If you want to add other weaponry or upgrade the chassis, give the order from your iDroid.
Side ops list
Boss,
updated.
I've updated the mission list.
List
We received a
updated.
new job offer. It doesn't seem connected to Cypher or Skullface at all. But if it goes well, we may get an Afrikaans interpreter. The details are on your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
Alrighty. I got codename Fox.
Clouds
Oh, one moment.
approaching.
Moment, I'm back. Cheese Drip asks, is my dog's okay? Yeah, they are. They're just excited because someone came home. That's about it. And it seems, and by the sounds of it, they're trying to
Clouds
get their attention specifically. Speaking of which, I actually gotta make some arrangements for next week. Alright, but yeah, I gotta make some arrangements for next week though, because yeah, I'm gonna be home alone for a while. Alrighty. me see. Oh, there we go. See, where is Fox Horse? Yeah, nice. Let's see, phononic words, code name, Fox Doberman. Ooh. Where the hell is Hound, though? I could have sworn I had Hound. Fox woman. Yeah. Yeah, what the hell? That personnel device, what's it called? An iDroid? Yeah, I know. That's what it's called, yeah. Call me nostalgic for the glory days.
Please select a mission.
Alright, do we have any new side stuff? Oh, here we go.
Please select a landing.
Let's get ourselves the legendary gunsmith. That will enable weapon customization.
Clouds approaching. Please, development project has been added.
Right. I'm just gonna pretty much go down hard on like one weapon and that's it. Well, maybe two weapons. Placeable markers. Let's see. Cargo extraction. Alright. Alrighty.
Please select a landing zone.
You know, I gotta look up what the Fox logo looks like, because it's been a while since I last saw the Foxhound logo. Alrighty.
When you want to begin a mission, open your iDroid and select it from the mission list. I sent a list of selectable missions to your iDroid. They're all jobs that only you can handle.
After completing mission 14.
Be careful down there, boss.
Let's see.
Please select a mission.
Okay.
Marker placed.
Welcome to Africa. Pretty close to, I guess, Jurassic Park, I guess, with all the wildlife and fauna and such. You know, I really gotta get my GURPS stuff ready at some point. Lizardland, yes, that's right.
Detected. The map has been updated.
You can disrupt communications between enemy outposts by destroying comms equipment. That'll prevent one post from sending reinforcements to another.
Well,
Zeker, dit is jullie 4. Wat tof voor gehoord. Posities onbekend. Hoor. Dat is CMP, begrijp. Ik kan een vijandige aanval weer. Alieneren, vaker weer. Uit.
Analysis complete.
see shit.
Alles gespannen, de CMP. Dat is volle contact met de hele man. Alle eenheden bereid worden voor aanval.
Ugh, fuck's sakes.
Comms is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter.
Enemy presence.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Damn it.
Boss, what happened? Boss!
Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. All that because I didn't want to kill the freaking target by accident. Oh well, what can you do? Damn it, for some reason I want to go for a milkshake. Oh well.
Ué, e Jerry owns my blog, right? From America?
Analysis complete.
Let's see here. Alrighty. Keep it moving smooth as can be. Smooth as
Analysis
can
complete.
be. The hell? Because the servers for MGS went down. Everything seems to be nominal on my end though, so Yeah. G-Strip is asking what? Yeah, no, that's pretty much, yeah. So there's an online feature in this game, so that's why, yeah.
That's the target.
Caution, rain approaching.
There we go. This is a kidnapping.
Side ops list updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Arrived at Mother Base. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Alrighty.
Chef, dit is uur 4. Als je hem van de M aangevoerd. Hij zei gauw. Goed. Er is CP, begrijp. Alleen je rest. Je is vooruit. Uit.
Time to drive in the fields of Africa.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
Woo, yeah!
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Okay, excellent. Now that we're out of here. Easy mission. Yeah, all it took was just me needing to restart once. But, you know, that was me being sloppy, I guess.
Sound of rainfall should help to mask your footsteps.
Yeah, it should mask my footsteps, even though my footsteps are already silenced.
Please specify
Gaining altitude.
By what? The suit I'm wearing, funnily enough. That's why my,
Departing.
yeah, the suit I'm wearing, it silences my footsteps. It's been that way since, I'm trying to remember, the third game specifically. In fact, that's like one of the features as to why the sneaking suit is the best suit of all.
side ops list updated. Please select a mission. Mission accepted.
Alright, let's see here. Lingua Franca. Alright, but yeah, the sneaking suit, as it says here, eliminates the sound of footsteps. This features also a high strength aramid weave that offers superior or superb damage resistance. The reason why it's like that is because it was based off this suit specifically from the third game. Overpowered. Eh, I guess so. Still, it's an incredibly useful thing, and it just eliminates footsteps. It's not as though I can just go invisible. Yet. Actually, real quick, maybe I should double check.
Please specify a project.
Let's see here. Where is the... Oh, here it is. Stealth camouflage. If you think this is broken, well, you'd be half right. Stealth camouflage. This is probably a good... Now you can be invisible for like a short amount of time. The consequence of using stealth camouflage, though, is the fact that you can't get above an A rank. Which makes sense. So, more often than not, I'm likely never going to use it. I'm never going to use it, at least in a mainline mission, because of that.
Please select a mission.
You're offline, you can't access your
Please
challenge
select a
tokens,
mission.
man.
Mission accepted.
Bullshit. Okay, anyway. Is there any suits with a passive camouflage effect? Technically, all the suits I'm wearing have a camouflage index. It's just not obviously spoken about. For example, if I were to wear olive drab, right? It would be great against greenery. Tiger stripe, you know, rocky terrain. Or in this case, you know, again, this one would also be tiger stripe, but, you know, get the same thing. Every suit you wear in this game does have a camouflage index, to some extent or another. It just so happens that the stealth suit is just incredibly great because of how... I would imagine one thing, and it's just because of the fact that it can blend into rocks, and you can hide into grass, high grass. But yeah. If we're talking about like anything like directly passive, that would be Metal Gear Solid 4, where technically you do have a passive stealth camouflage effect. That's the one that actually does have the passive camouflage. Where if you like hump up against the wall, your suit like matches up to the wall's texture.
One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown, but they're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
Use the machine gun? Yes, that's what I was using in the last encounter. When I was facing off against a giant robot, I could use it.
Enemy presence detected.
You could use it any time. It wasn't just for show.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. The map has been updated.
That's not the target.
Meld op.
Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he'd receive special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too.
Clouds approaching.
The CFA are all business. Hard to believe they're interrogating their own. Situation must be worse than we thought. Make a wrong move, and they could kill the target without warning.
Development complete. Development complete.
Afrikaans is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter. But don't extract the interpreter just yet. If he doesn't turn up, they won't be able to do the interrogation. If they then decide the target's no longer any use to them, they won't hesitate to kill him. If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention. That prisoner you extracted wasn't the target, but we did get some information. Seems the prisoners aren't held together, and the cells and interrogation rooms are separate places.
Alrighty.
Analysis complete.
I'm a very, very human rock.
Alles gesperrt. Hier.
Doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just kill the target. Boss. Well, we'll just have to interrogate him. Find out where the target is.
CFA Delta 4. Zag verloren vijand.
That prisoner wasn't the target either. We got some more information though. They're going to interrogate the target at night.
The map has been
Boss,
updated.
we got the interrogation location out of the interpreter.
Has been
He also
updated.
said it will begin at night. They'll be starting any time now. Hurry. Interrogate him. Find out what he knows.
HK, HK. CP. Ons het die fans ingetrek, maar kontak verloor na kruisvuur. Vijand kan nog iewers naby wegkruip. Adviseer vaarsaamheid. Hoor.
Get over here.
Afrikaans is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter.
Has been updated.
You won't be able to follow the interpreter anymore. You'll have to find the target on your own.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Unit function added. Development project has been added. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
So, our rescue target was behind some kind of plot. Boss, I did some digging, and it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he couldn't contact us directly due to his predicament. But still, something about this Viscount doesn't add up.
Spit it out.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
That was a concussion. Firing missiles? No, they're firing mortar shots. That's what it is.
Onderzoek die area. Maar blijf op jullie hoede. Uit.
But yeah, they're firing mortar shots. What are they shooting at?
Check je. Dit is jullie 4. Schop aanvoelen. Gesmied laaspunt van contact. Hoor. Dit is CP, begrijp. Doe je onderzoek. Maar wees voorzichtig. Uit.
You have arrived at your destination.
Just leave the intel files till later. The enemy's on combat alert.
Ain't no way you did that on your own. Yeah, I had help with the dog.
Hey, you! What's going on?
CP, dat is Delta 6. Zag verloren vijand. Speed last op het contact. Over. CP, begrijp. Wees op je uitkijken voor die enige beweging.
This most recent prisoner wasn't the target either. But we did learn the target's field of movement.
Boy. On to the butchering field.
CP, dat is Delta 6. Vijand bij de zak. Zoek nou. Over. CP, begrijp. Wees op jullie hoede. Politie laat van hullen je omringing. Uit.
Alright, there we go. Man, I miss quiet already.
This is a list of prisoner detainment locations.
The map has been updated. Marker placed.
Yeah, this might be my most loudest mission yet. What can you do, I guess?
You have arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. Extraction.
That looks like the target.
Map has been updated. Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated.
Target extraction confirmed. Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by land. It's your choice.
Alrighty, excellent.
Mission info has been updated.
I was against those 10 or so dudes, it's like, no way, he's gonna die. Doesn't die. Yeah, well, I had the dog with me, so that's why the dog came in the clutch. But yeah, the dog came in the clutch, suffice it to say.
Development complete.
Diamond came in the clutch. That should be his name.
Speed quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Weather will clear shortly.
the upgraded suit? Diamond should be his name. I think that is technically his name. They just call him D-Dog because, you know, it's shorter to say D-Dog than Diamond Dog. And it doesn't confuse with the brand too much as well, so...
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
I somehow get a fucking A rank. I'm surprised on that scale that I managed to get it as much. I just literally butchered everyone on my way through.
Boss, one of the other British prisoners filled us in about the Viscount. It turns out he's a real two-faced son of a bitch. He was planning to secure the MPLA's oil field rights for himself in exchange for swapping the CFA's alliance from the anti-government United rebels to the state-backed MPLA. He hid this from the Afrikaners, but once he thought the jig was up, he tried to pin it on the other British personnel and take off. The Afrikaners captured him, and that was when he asked us to rescue him, and only him. I'll throw him in the brig for now, but we may have to be extra persuasive with this one. By the way, boss, we got some interesting news out of our friend the Viscount. He mentioned that more than a few PFs in the region have purchased walker gears. The CFA's the same. That's Soviet Army technology, and it's still a prototype. Only Cypher could be leaking it to the PFs. But the question is, why?
Alright, Laughing Wallaby. Raving Mongoose. Cunning Stallion. The Viscount. Dog shit is what he is.
Side ops
Boss,
list.
one of the latest missions to come in is connected to the walker gears. This could be our chance to close in on Cypher. Take a look at your mission list.
Yay, there we go.
Please specify a project.
Alright, let me see if I can get the... Nope, still not enough. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna just make myself that. Battle dress uniform. Yeah. Let's see, we got LMGs mounted and loaded. Alright, side ops. Let's do this. Yeah.
Please select a land heading to Mother Base.
Alright, time to get quiet. Battle dress, and I just imagine Snake in a dress. Well, no, even for the other characters, it's not.
Boss, I need to talk to you about this. Quiet. Can you meet me at her cell here on the base? Whenever's fine. Thanks.
Medical team level 17. Alrighty. Shower. Alrighty. Traitor. Killer. He tried to kill the boss. Freak only. Talk or die.
Boss, welcome back.
Die, go home. Quiet here. Hostile shit, what's going on?
She, refuses to wear clothes. The last staff member who tried to dress her, breathing through tubes. Other than that, she's completely cooperative. She understands English. She never speaks, sweats, or breathes. What? Well, not with lungs, at least. She breathes through her skin. Clothing would suffocate her. Showers are okay, but she can't be submerged.
What's wrong with her?
She's drinking through her skin.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water. Look.
Superhuman? Pretty
See
much.
that? She hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
She doesn't eat either?
Never. It's photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. That's the verdict from the medical staff?
No, jury's still out. It's the only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability in its Cobra unit. Now, we don't think she's contagious. Some of the staff can't stomach her. It's starting to affect morale.
Can't you send her on a mission?
By herself? No. But as you know, she does have skill. Why not take her out on one of your missions? She seems to like you. Of course, only if you think she'll be useful. Next time you go out, you keep her in mind.
Side op completed.
Good. Good dog.
Fun fact, apparently according to the both voice actress, mocap, and model actress for Quiet, apparently Kojima explicitly asked to have feet scans.
Boss, please don't let that woman out.
Cheese Derp asks, where did I find her? Well, you see, I was doing a mission where she was trying to kill me. And so pretty much what happened was that she was about to kill herself. And so I stopped her. And then when she tried to stop me from taking her away, she slapped my hands, and then afterwards she saved my life, and then so on and so forth. We're out here now. But yeah, so anyway, back on topic. So yeah, according to Quiet's voice actress, model actress, mocap actress, song actress, you know, her entire thing. Apparently, yeah, Hideo Kojima, the director, producer of Metal Gear, asked for feet scans. It's, I'm trying to remember. Her name is Stephanie Josephine, I think. Let me double check if that's the correct way. Let me see. Oh, Stephanie Joosten. Okay. Dutch actor, and apparently... trying to remember. She spoke Japanese too, apparently. Because she does, like, all the voice work. She does all the voice work for Quiet. So she does the English voice acting, the Japanese voice acting, and... well, yeah, everything about the acting. And so, yeah. I imagine Hideo Kojima is not going to be the last time he's asking someone for feet scans. You know, Death Stranding has also Norman Reedus' feet scans. So, you know, it's not just women.
Weather surveillance indicates turbulence out there. Try not to get knocked out of the sky. Got it.
So let me get this straight. You got a human who could breathe through her skin, drink water through her skin, do photosynthesis? Yes. That's exactly what it is. I'm not bullshitting either. I'm not being sarcastic. It's genuinely the case. And we're going to see more of her abilities.
Quiet. Where does she think she's going? You want to head out with the boss. That'll be the day. I don't see a problem with it, so long as she's with you. She's a crack shot, damn fine scout. Well suited for a clandestine op. Which is more than I can say for the others. There's nothing damn fine about this... thing.
Who's the guy with the sunglasses? He's my CO, the guy on the radio.
Hey. Blades. Wait a minute, that thing costs a lot of money.
Yeah. What's his name? His name is Miller. That guy is Ocelot. I don't know his real name. Don't ask me, because I don't know. I think it's Adam or something.
See each individual blade and a depth perception. You want in? This is ridiculous. She doesn't talk. How could you possibly stay in communication?
Right. I like working solo anyway.
Alright, but Quiet's whole thing is that she's a expert marksman.
Looks like you've gotten used to working with Quiet. I don't see a problem with giving her some new weapons. I've already talked it over with the R&D team.
I think Infinite Heaven might be fucking me over a little bit right now.
Unit function added.
Being a scout sniper, there are two tasks you can give Quiet.
Specify.
The first is to infiltrate an outpost ahead of you and scout out the enemy's positions. The second is to send her to a sniping position and have her cover your infiltration. The kind of sniper support she'll provide will depend on the weapon you give her. Of course, this is all assuming she's willing to follow orders.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Intel's gone up.
Project has
For
been
Precision
added.
2 to be unlocked. Alright, Let's do one last mission, and then afterwards it's a wrap. Whether or not I'll be streaming again later today is going to be out for the win, but like I said before, I'm not going to hold my breath over it.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa.
Alrighty. We're on the clock. Let's do this. Alright. So, here is Quiet. What's her thing? I don't really want to know. Anyway, yeah. So, with Quiet on board now, she's an expert markswoman. Yeah, she's an expert markswoman. She's able to pull off all sorts of stuff, and she is arguably my favorite buddy. She's my first favorite buddy. Second being D-Dog. Third being D-Horse. And then the afterwards is just D-Walker. But yeah, because she is extraordinarily good at what she does, is what I'll say.
Deploying.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Phantoms, footprints of phantoms. So I think, I'm trying to remember specifics about raising Quiet's affinity. Obviously using her more in the field is going to be the way to go. But I think it's like if you stare at her in the helicopter, she will acknowledge you. So, act like an awkward man.
This just might get us closer to the Walker Gear supplier, Cypher. Good luck, boss.
Ivanari Inamura. Alrighty.
Be careful down there, boss.
Flounder, keep your eyes on the mission. Always. Alrighty, so currently I don't have access to Quiet's more advanced features. That being the ability to place her and have her scout out areas. Let's see here. Oh no, I do. Okay. Alright, let's have her scout out the base then. On the move. Look at that. I find it convenient, the fact, well, I shouldn't say convenient, well, you know, I guess it is technically convenient. I find it convenient the fact that she can't speak, and the fact that everybody I have in my, the fact that I have everybody in my, retention is friggin' quiet, so to speak. They don't speak to me. Whether it being animals, inanimate objects, or quite literally mute.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright. She sees her on the scope.
The targets have been deployed to that outpost. Find and eliminate all of them.
Of course.
wil niet, prik niet.
On the ground. Spit it out.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Okay.
Speak.
The map has been updated.
As they say, the glorious game depends on me.
You gotta extract him.
Two prisoners on site. Let's see if I can't get them out of here. It's a big man.
Buddy!
That's a target. Eliminate it any way you'd like.
Development complete.
Leave no man behind.
Okay, subject is in.
Looks like they're getting a little wise to the tactics I'm doing right now. The annoying ass humming you're hearing is quiet. You're gonna be hearing that a lot. Not so quiet, I guess. Only to let us know that we're here. Much easier, rather.
vijand sniper is. Pas op uit. Uit. Visual op scoutscutter. Marcheerinstructie. Voor. Dat zit weer begeleid. Voorgedemde moet hier oversteken. Uit. Dat zit weer begeleid. Weer wachtzaam in. Ready vijand uit. Uit.
Ready. Be mean and aggressive, as they say.
Right. No targets remaining. Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Has been updated.
Ik wil niet, trek niet. Oh, wacht, gelijk.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Dat zit weer begeleid. Onderzoek onmiddellijk en geen terug. Uit.
No one's coming to help you, boy!
He's coming too. Roger that.
Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Alrighty, excellent. Funnily enough, you actually can play as quiet through a series of mods on single player, but on the actual multiplayer side of the game, you can play as quiet. And another thing apparently that's known about her is the fact that she is like the highest speed character in the game. And along with that, she's also, what was that?
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Alrighty. Alrighty, yeah, we're done now. That's a wrap, as they say.
Gaining altitude.
Exfiltrated.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Departing.
Let's see what I get from my aggressive play. Probably nothing really, anything.
Mission complete. Great work.
Oh wow, I got an S rank for the amount of people I killed. Let's see here. No kills. Hits taken. Oh, they don't count kills anymore, other than just the demon mode. S for shit. As in, that was the shit. That'd be funny. Alright.
once you'd eliminated those walker gears, a resupply call was made from Ditati to CFA headquarters. The CFA then contacted none other than Saner. That's right, the shell company that owned Mfinda Oilfield. So Saner was just a front for Cypher. The resupply won't be happening just yet. But we did learn that the walker gears are transported out of Nova Braga Airport. Apparently, there's a distribution network on the Savannah that links all the PF outposts. I'll have the intel team investigate this network. If Cypher is supplying PFs with walker gears, the PFs have to be offering them something in return. We follow the money trail. We might just find ourselves on Cypher's doorstep.
Alrighty, excellent. Trap specialist, transportation specialist, everything other specialist. Corporations aren't what they say? What a surprise!
Mission
Boss,
list
the
updated.
intel team has come back with its report following its investigation into PF logistics. Cypher has to be involved with this distribution network somehow. One thing in particular caught my eye. A convoy that regularly crosses the Savannah. On paper, it's just mined resources going to the government, but the security's much too heavy. At the very least, it's worth checking out. Take a look at the mission.
Alrighty. Well, here we are.
Please specify a project. Please specify a project.
Alright, so slowly but surely we gotta raise the bond level up from this level to higher. Sinful butterfly. You wanna get an anti-material rifle? Be my guest, but silent snipers better, as they say. Alright.
Please specify a project.
Alright, let's see here. Alrighty. Alrighty, so, yeah. Get bond high, yeah. Alrighty, I'm putting this on wrap now. That'll be all for this one, and likely for today. If I stream again, then it'll probably be very quiet and very short. But this is likely going to be the end for today. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you want to see more, I'll be picking this up either possibly later today, but like I said, that's fairly low, or tomorrow, which is reasonable to assume. So yeah, till then, take care of yourself.